Hey guys, I have Emma here with me.
Hello.
And she DM'd me during the week. She wanted some tips and tricks to manage her neck. It gets sore at the end of a long work day. So we've done a little bit of hands-on treatment and she's feeling a little bit less stiff, a little bit freer. So I'm going to show you or run you through what we do, what I'd send her home with to help her sort of manage her neck at home. So if you turn that way for me, Emma, we're going to do what we call a chin retraction. So I've told Emma what I want her to do is imagine she's Frankenstein's monster and we've put a bolt through her ears. Now, if you carried a bowling ball and it was on your chest, it would be relatively easy. If I got you to hold it out in front of you for the duration of a day, it'd get sore, it'd get heavy. Your neck, or your head, weighs about the same as a bowling ball. So we want you to hold that towards the midline rather than out in front. So what Emma's going to do is she's going to try and lengthen through the back of her neck and just gently pull her head back over her shoulders and then relax that off for me. And so what you're going to see is her ears, or her ear hole, is just going to come back, perfect, just over her head. And I don't want her to fall into flexion, I don't want her to nod too much. That looks really good. What I do with her is I get her to do a couple of those at home. When she's driving, or if she's sitting on the bus, she can pop her hands on her chest, middle finger index finger on her chin, and she can just pull down and back away from that. Beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do for the second exercise is I'm going to get Emma to lie down on her back because she's having a little bit of trouble getting her breathing right in sitting. So Emma, jump on the bed. Okay, so we've got Em on her back, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of breathing. I want Em to be breathing through her diaphragm or with her belly and not through her chest. Her traps, these guys in on the top, they're what we call accessory respiratory muscles. So if she's breathing really heavily, she's going to be all up here and her neck's going to get a little bit tight. She's going to sort of carry some stress up here. If we get her breathing down here, we're going to sort of increase how much they can do in the rest of her life and not use up their capacity just for breathing. So, and one hand's going to go on your chest, one hand's going to go on your tummy. What I want you to do, take a nice slow breath into your stomach. And then breathe out all the way. And you're going to feel beautiful. See her hand is falling, lovely. And then when you get to the bottom, hold for 2 seconds. And then breathe in. Perfect, nice and slow. And then when you get to the top, hold for 2. And then breathe out. Beautiful. I like to do these as I'm lying in bed before I go to sleep for the night. My superpower is sleeping, so I do about 2 of these and I pass out. But start doing them on your back, and then we can get you to move into sitting as you get more comfortable and confident. We really want stomach rising and falling, not chest. Okay, so we're going to do number 3, the third exercise, and for that I need Emma on her front. So we're just going to flip her over. Give us a second. Okay, so I've got Emma on her front. And this one's really good to do sort of in that, that intro period where you got the skip intro button on Netflix. Don't skip intro, roll over on the couch or in your bed onto your front and do a couple of these. We want to try and get your upper traps, or these guys at the top, to switch off, and we want your low traps down the bottom to switch on. They're not going to work at the same time. Your brain is quite efficient. It's not going to get your upper trap to pull your shoulder up and towards your head like this, and down and towards your sort of opposite back pocket at the same time. So we're just going to use one. So what I want Em to do is I'm going to get her to take her right and left shoulder blades. Her left shoulder blade is going to go towards her right back pocket, and her right shoulder blade is going to go towards her left back pocket. So she's going to pull the point of her shoulder up and back, down and back like this. And then this is nice and switched off. Her upper traps are relaxed, and she's just going to lift her hands up like this. Hold for 3 seconds, 2, 1. Hands go down, and then the shoulders go down. Beautiful. And then we're going to repeat that. So pull the shoulder blades down and back. Lovely. Neck's off. Hands come up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now, if you're giving this a go at home, what you should feel is through your shoulder blades, so through your mid-back, this section working. I don't want you to feel anything through the top of your back and through your neck. If it feels necky, we're going to discontinue that. Okay, jump up for me. Thanks, Em. All right. So, give those a go this week. Try some breathing. Do a lot of those neck retractions. Try and do them where you can. And then for those shoulder exercises lying on your front, try and do a couple of sets where you can, maybe while you're watching Netflix. Give them a crack. DM me. Let me know how you get on. Hopefully that should help with the neck discomfort after a long day at work. Thanks, Em.
No worries.